Hello everybody, Grizzly Pig here, welcome to today's episode. We are going to be looking at components, ones that you cannot buy from the shops in general in Star Citizen. We're going to be mainly focusing on grade A stealth and military components. So there's this chart knocking about here, and I'm going to modify this to omit the B grade components here. And we're going to go through everything grade A and talk about where you can get these from. I'm going to cover everywhere you can get them that I've observed. So let me just edit this to get rid of the B grade stuff that we're not interested in. So here we have it, all of the grade A components listed. I've got these boxes around them that are sort of a blue grey scaly box. We're going to be changing those, and they are going to represent the best place, in my opinion, where to get each of these parts. And we're also going to be talking about other places you can get them as well. So before we do that, let's talk about the 5 main places that I think are the best to get these parts in general before we cover each part individually. So first of all, we have yellow garages at the PAF sites, OLP Satellite in Stanton. Very nice place to go because Stanton is PvE. You won't generally get bothered here. So that's one of our locations. Second location is going to be in Pyro Ruin Station Contested Zone. Behind the 3 garage doors there are components, and we're going to be talking about what you can get from there. Our third location is the Lazarus Maintenance Garages in Pyro, which you're going to see is an amazing place to get components from, and also featured in the intro footage for you right there at the start. Our fourth place is going to be the Executive Hangar, which you're going to see specifically there are parts from here that you cannot get anywhere else. And lastly, the Drake Buccaneer. You can buy this for 1.66 million AUEC, and it's a little bit of a nugget here that is very easily available and is going to have a part on it that is actually quite difficult to get from other places. I haven't seen it very often at all. So this ship offers you a very quick and easy alternative to getting this component. We'll cover that when we get to it. So let's get straight into it. We're going to go through this in rows here. So we're going to start off with the stealth grade A components. So we're looking at Snowblind, Slipstream, Mirage and Spectre. And very quickly, I'm going to say that all of these you can get very easily from Lazarus Maintenance Garages. So there we go, the boxes in red. That's the first place I would go if you want these components very easily. These are all also available in the yellow garages at PAF sites as well. And you can also find Snowblind and Slipstream in Ruin Station. And these are all also available from the Executive Hangar. So there we go, we put the colour dots up there to represent what I've just said there. So that shows you the primary location I would go to, marked by the box colour, plus the alternative locations you can go to as well that I would recommend, marked by the dots there. So let's move to the next row. We have Glacier FR66. These are military components here. They are going to be best found at the yellow garage PAF site. I have found this to be the best locations to find these. You can also get both of these at the Lazarus Maintenance Garages as well, but not quite so easy to get to, but still very abundant there. The VK00, although you can get it at the yellow garages, I don't find it to be that common. The best place to get this is going to be the Lazarus Maintenance Garages. So that just leaves us on this row, the JS300. And we talked earlier about the Drake Buccaneer. If you buy this ship from the ship shop, which you can find at New Deal, Lawville, as well as other locations, on it as standard comes the JS300. So a very easy way to get that. You can also get this in the yellow garages as well at the PAF site and in the Executive Hangar, of course, but not so abundant in either of these places, just because the pool of other stuff is so large. So if you want this, get yourself a Drake Buccaneer. So there we go, boxes and dots complete for that row. Let's move on to our third row, the Stealth A components, size 2. So the best place to go to and easiest to find these in their most abundance is going to be the Lazarus Maintenance Garages, all of these components. And again, all of these are also available at the Executive Hangar, but not quite so quick and accessible to get to. And you also can find all of these in the yellow garages at the PAF site, and Nightfall you can also get at Ruin Station. So now we've done the size 2 stealth components, let's do the size 2 military components on our fourth row. So we've got Avalanche, JS400, FR76 and XL1. So all of of these, with the exception of Avalanche, are going to be easiest to get from the Lazarus maintenance garages. Avalanche you're going to find in Ruin Station most commonly. And again, as usual, all of these can be found in the executive hangar as well. But in my experience, your best chance is going to be what I've marked out in these boxes here. Avalanche is also available from the yellow garages at Pathsite and Lazarus maintenance garages. And as you can see, there's a bit of a trend here as well. All of the coolers are readily available from pretty much all locations on this list. Very easy to get hold of, with exception to the size 3 version. And that goes for the other 3 parts in size 3 as well. So let's talk about those now. So you cannot get stealth size 3 components, you can only get military, and that's because ships that rock size 3 parts generally aren't going to be going for a stealthy profile, obviously. So with the exception of Blizzard, all of these parts you're going to find in the executive hangar. They're not going to be common. Half the time when you do the executive hangar, you are not going to find a size 3 part at all in the hangar, but if you get lucky, you will find one of these parts. Blizzard you can find very commonly in Ruin Station, so head over there if you want Blizzard. So there we have it, guys. Quick and easy list of where to get all the components. Feel free to screenshot if you wish. I will say that this is my experience in where to get these components, and if you're a more experienced player and you found differently, then sure, I can fully expect that there is some wiggle room in what you're going to find out there. But I have farmed these 4 locations extensively, and this has been what I found to be the best way to get all of these components. So thanks guys for watching. I think we did this quite efficiently and quickly. If you found this useful, please like, subscribe and leave a comment. I'm currently busy in Star Citizen making money, farming up medals and doing missions and stuff, and when I've got a ton of money together, I'm going to be buying something very expensive most probably. So tune in for that one, and I will see you all next time.